Alright guys, so we are about to get the biggest update coming out to Off the Grid, which is confirmed to be the biggest update since its early access release. A ton of stuff is going to get changed and coming into the game as well, including brand new skins in just a few days from today. So we are going to cover absolutely everything you guys need to know in today's video, as well as I'm going to give you guys my personal thoughts. But quickly guys, if you do enjoy the video, want to keep getting updated here 24/7, everything Off the Grid, or just crypto gaming in general, just simply like and subscribe. But guys, we have a ton of stuff to cover, so I don't want to waste any time. But quickly, I also want to plug this in really quick before we get started. We did hit 1,000 subscribers here on the YouTube channel, so I want to thank you guys so much for that. That was our goal for 2024. This is a brand new channel, so our goal for 2025 is going to be 10,000 subscribers. So if you guys would kindly just simply like and subscribe, I would be greatly appreciated. So with that being said, thank you, but let's not waste any time, guys. So we are going to be getting a brand new skin coming out to Off the Grid here in just a few days from today. It could be today, it could be tomorrow or Thursday. So it's either from today, which is Tuesday, till Friday. All this stuff is confirmed to come out this week. Okay, guys. And honestly, we already got a few hints as to what this could be because I'm always in Discord. So I'm always kind of just chatting with everybody, including some of the team members over in Off the Grid and Gunz games. So one of them I saw kind of hinting a bad Santa skin. He quoted, somebody asked him, are we going to get like a Grinch or a Krampus skin in Off the Grid because Christmas is coming up in just a few weeks? He said it might have something to do with some sort of bad Santa in some way. So I don't know if that's something literal we should take into consideration, but we are also going to be getting brand new weapons and skins. And a quick advice for you guys is to save your Gunz tokens right now, or try to snipe a few Trump skins before they leave, because as soon as they leave, they are going to be skyrocketing just like the ninja skins, which is going around 2,000 Gunz token right now in the PS5 marketplace. So yeah, man, I'm just around 3,000 gun token currency saved up, which I'm using to snipe the brand new skins that we are going to be getting. Okay, so that's the first thing, which should be coming out either today all the way to Saturday. The next thing is absolutely huge, guys. It's aiming on console controllers. So they have said they are going to buff dramatically pretty much the aim assist in controllers, and the reason behind that is because they just integrated PC play crossover into consoles, which is iffy territory because of course mouse and keyboard does have advantage over the PS5 and Xbox controllers in general, and of course FPS and all that, so they do have a slight advantage over us. So the reason behind that also being integrated is just because they are testing a few stuff out in early access, and they want to see how this is going to get played out with the brand new aim assist with controllers, and they're trying to implement ranking systems, ranking mode into Off the Grid in the very near future. So of course we are still in early access, so a lot of stuff is still being integrated. So another thing here is movement. So they are going to nerf and buff some movement effects. I'm not sure what they mean by this. Once again, we will be finding out exactly what they mean by movement. But something I would personally like to see, and this is not specifically for movement, or technically it can be, I want a huge nerf to where they shoot the back of your jetpack. You become pretty much immobile. So if you have leapers and they shoot the back of your jetpack, you pretty much become useless for 12 timer counts, which to me is a little bit too far. It was 20 timer counts, they reduced it to 12. But 12 honestly is a deal breaker. As soon as they shoot that, there's no getting away. You either have to just run on foot, and that's pretty much all you have. If somebody has runners, they'll just run up to you. 12 seconds is way too long. It should be, I think, maximum 5 to 7 seconds at most. So hopefully they watch this video and take that into consideration, which I did bring up to one of the mods over on their Discord as well. Okay, so the next thing is weapons and cyberlimbs as well. So nerfs and buffs to weapons. Here's what I want to see to cyberlimbs in specific. I'm going to just touch on the Phosphorus Fury really quick, okay? So the Phosphorus Fury is the only, and you know what? I can bring up my in-game as well so we can talk, and I can show you guys in-game stuff as well. So the Phosphorus Fury, guys, is probably the only thing the only cyberlimb, right, that that is pretty much you can't counter, right? So if you get stuck by the Philosopher's Fury, you can't counter it. The Ripper is really good, but there is a slight time frame where you can jump out from getting sliced by the Ripper. So I know a lot of people don't like the Ripper, but there's actually a slight time frame counter to it. It's very, very small, but you can leap out of it just in time, right? So the Philosopher's Fury, the issue what I have with this is once you get stuck, there's no way out. My counter to this would be something very similar to the Ripper, where it takes 90% of your health at most, right? Because, you know, I think that's what it should be, as well as perhaps maybe one of your limbs, which it already does if you stick the arm, etc. So if it should be a one-shot kill or knockdown, that is, it has to be fully charged at least. You can't just run up to somebody and like just stick them with a very small charge rate and completely knock them down. And also, they have to make the charge rate a little bit longer, so it's harder to pull off. That's my personal take on the Philosopher's Fury. If they have to buff something else, I would say maybe buff the recon a little bit. Maybe make it last a little bit longer. That's my personal opinion. Nerf the mobility of the Buzz Killer, because the Buzz Killer is also, you know, the Buzz Killer is actually really good. It's meta right now. A lot of people are popping up double or even triple, quadruple Buzz Killers with their teams in late game. The thing with the Buzz Killer is that it moves around too much around the map. So it should be a little bit more stationary, in my personal opinion, because it's very hard. It feels like you're getting triple teamed at times with the Buzz Killer, right? There's not much you can do when you're getting shot and the Buzz Killer is just up there moving around. It's very, very tricky, okay? Or nerf the range on the Buzz Killer, in my personal opinion. Another buff I would like to see here, guys, is either the Javelina, which, by the way, was extremely broken back in the NDA days. It used to be the most broken thing ever, and then they just really nerfed it. So maybe buff this a little bit more. And also the Slugger. The thing with the Sluggers is that if you have runners or leapers, it's very easy to escape. So what they could do with this is maybe two things. They could probably make... It's kind of tricky. So the leapers, maybe you can leap out of it, but it would get leaped out as if your jetpack is, you know, hit, right? So your jetpack, so when you leap, you would leap like awkwardly out. And maybe also buff the enemy's screen effect, kind of like the Slam Fist. When you get Slam Fist, you kind of get distorted or like distorted. Same thing with the Slugger. Maybe your screen gets a little bit slugged out. That's another thing. So, I mean, in terms of I could get into all the weapons, but I'm not going to do that right now, guys, because we have a lot of weapons. So buff semi-shoddy, semi-autos. That's my personal opinion on that. But back into the video. Another thing getting buffed is session flow, how fast things get flowed, and performance improvements and enhancements. That is pretty obvious, and much, much more. It was said here, my good friend Meatport screenshot of this from one of the Gunzilla team members, Mitch. It says here pretty much they're currently working on all these updates, and it's currently 9 pages long, and it's not even finished yet. So once again, this is going to be the biggest updates in Off the Grid we've ever seen, guys, including brand new skins and weapons coming out all this week. So stay tuned by hitting those notifications bell, guys, because I will keep you guys updated here 24/7 as soon as we get info and brand new you know, skins and weapons. So very excited for this week. Should be a good one. And once again, thank you guys so much for the 1,000 subscribers. Our goal for 2025 is going to be 10,000 subscribers. So make sure to like the video and hit a subscribe button on the way out. And with that being said, hopefully you guys have a blessed day. Have a good one. Peace.